To my channel. I know it's been a couple of days, but I have a very good excuse. And you know, I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics. So if you haven't already, go hit that subscribe button, get your favorite snack, a notebook, tell a friend, and let's get right into the video. So, how my sister's doing? Like, I know it's been a couple days. I know you're probably wondering what happened, but I'm here, I'm alright, and I'm always ready to come to you guys with the real. Let's have a sister talk, okay? Now, but I look to the title, you already know what I'm gonna talk about. And I'm gonna take this real slow, and I just want you to feel like, you know, you talking to one of your homegirls during this particular video, because I know that we all have been through this particular stage with any given situation with somebody that we were dating. So let's talk about it. Let's get right into it, sis. So yeah, you ever had to be with someone or stay in a situation where you realize that they were almost pretending to have feelings for you or pretending to care about you? And I know, sis, I know you're probably like, how does someone pretend to love you? Like, yes, girl, they got it down packed to the point where they could pretend like you're their everything, meanwhile living a double life, and you have no clue. But I mean, with given respect, most of us women are smart enough to pick up on when someone is not really up to standard or up to par, or when they're portraying something that doesn't exist. For instance, when you've been dating someone for a year and things start to get serious, and you start to wonder if they truly are in love with you or they're just tolerating you. So you start to put them to the test by doing some little simple matters that will bring awareness to him, or just his reaction alone will let you know if he really wants to be with you. And I think at that point in time, it's the ultimate test for any relationship, when a woman decides that she really needs to figure out if someone really loves her or she's wasting her time. Is it gonna go somewhere? Is it real, or is it just fake? I mean, no woman wants to endure that. No woman wants to be with someone and then look up one day and realize it was all a lie. So we have to try to figure it out. And the only way we can figure it out, sis, is to put them to the test, okay? Putting them to the test in various ways. You know, we all have little tricks up our sleeve. We know what to do. And it just comes to the point where we hate having to do that, because then we're seen as a joke, or we're seen as insecure. But it really has nothing to do with being insecure. It's just a simple fact that I have you in my life, or you know, you have this person in your life. They know your family, they know your friends, they know your parents, they know your sister, your brother, your auntie, your best friend. They know your dog. Like, they know everything about you, but yet you still have to wonder if it's real because of the way that they behave. And sis, what it all comes down to is this, right? Those are the ones that are saying to you, you're my everything, you mean a lot to me, I'm gonna prove it to you, just give me some time, I'm gonna show you how much you mean to me. But yeah, you notice that time is just floating by and nothing. Those are the pretenders, sis. You gotta pay attention. Those are the pretenders, because love is not hard to show. Love is something that is the most simplest form of affection that you could ever find in life, okay? And these spouses make it seem like it's so hard to show that they care and respect you. And it's just like, no, absolutely not. We're not going to stand for that. We're not going to waste any more time. And we got to get down to the bottom of it. For one, I hate when it gets to the point where you start to wonder if you could truly trust them. Because it's almost like, how did you get me to this point? How did you get me to the point of you being around me every day and my family knowing you, but I still have to question your motives. I still have to question if you love me. I still have to really question if this is real. Like, you know what I mean, sis? Like, how is it that so much time could go by and you could start giving your all to someone just to feel like, to still feel empty inside? And I just can't imagine the females out there that are in situations where you're actually living together and it's just a constant mental battle for you, sis. Hang in there, okay? Because I know how you feel. It's the worst feeling in the world. You wake up next to someone every morning still feeling empty inside because they're telling you one thing and doing another. They're telling you, I love you, but where's the love? They're telling you, I miss you, I want to be with you, I see a future with us. But where's the actions behind it? It's almost like you have to even yell at them for them to show you some affection, or you have to pick an argument just for them to remember that you exist. There's no utter ounce of affection. There's no willing effort on their part to go above and beyond for you to feel secure. But yet still they do everything and anything to make you feel insecure, and it's just like, well, that's another thing for me that I hate. I hate when men try to say, oh, you're just insecure, so you don't believe me. Well, it's like, no, I'm not insecure. I'm actually paying attention to what you're saying to me, but your actions don't add up. That doesn't make me insecure. That makes me suspicious, because you clearly take me for a fool. You think that you could just tell me what I want to hear. Well, no, honey. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I'm just a little bit too smart for that. Just a little bit too smart for that, homeboy. Okay? And it's like, it's real sickening. The thought of someone pretending to love you, someone pretending to want to be in your life, it's really sickening, and nobody wants to sit there and embrace that kind of concept when it comes to their relationship, when it comes to someone they've been really trying with. Because let me tell you something, sis. Especially when you've been through some things before you met this person, and it took every ounce of hope left in you to give them a chance. Okay? It took every last drip of strength you had within you to give this person a chance, and they constantly reminded you of your pain and where you're coming from, and dangled it over your head and said, oh, you ain't never gonna be happy, and I'm the right one, and you just won't give me a chance. But then you give them a chance, and you're still wondering. You're still fathomed by the idea that they could know that it took you everything in your soul to give them a chance. Whatever ounce of hope and trust and strength and courage you had left, sis, to give them a chance, and they still acting a fool. Much less to be so-called pretending to want you, pretending to cherish you. Girl, I don't know about you, but I know that is the worst feeling in the world for a woman. And these men, they will always paint us as broken, insecure, bitter, and all kinds of things because it's just easier. But what they don't realize is they cause us to be that way. They cause us to be that way because, you know, it's not like we meet them and then say like, oh, I want to get married tomorrow. No, we meet them and we put everything out on the table. We tell them what we want. We tell them what we need, and it's up for them to decide if they can give it. So it's like you took it upon yourself to hear out my needs and wants when we met, and claim that you can give me just that. But here I am wondering if you really are giving it to me, or you're just wasting my time, or you're just stringing me along. Because clearly there's no balance here. Nothing is adding up. And I'm just stuck feeling alone when I really shouldn't be feeling alone, because I wake up next to you every day, homeboy. Like, what's going on? You know, they wake up, they go to work, whatever it is they say they doing, all right? And you're just like sitting back looking at the phone to see if they even gonna call and check on you throughout the day. You know what I'm saying, sis? Like, you really have to belittle yourself and sit there and play these mind games to see if they really cherish you, if they really do love you, if they really are gonna give you what you want and need and desire. And it's sad. We shouldn't have to do those things, but unfortunately, that's what they respond to. That's what they respond to. They respond to us playing mind games and lowering our standards just to meet them halfway, just to see if they really are gonna stand by us. You know what I'm saying? Sis, when a man pretends to love you, it's like someone's taking your soul and wrapping it around their finger and going, ha ha ha, ha, I got you, ha. Yeah, it's like that. I don't know for you, but I know for me, that's what it feels like. Now, how do you know that they're pretending? I just said it, sis. He got all the good things to say, but there's no actions behind it, girl. Do he hold you down the way a man is supposed to? Do he check on you during the day? Does the sex feel right? Do he tell you he loves you? Does he shower you with gifts? Does he always make sure that you're good no matter what? Even during the bad times when you can't see eye to eye or you had a little argument. Does he discuss the future with you or say things of that manner that makes you know that he is thinking of a future with you? If not, he's pretending, sis. He's probably living a double life. Who knows? Because these men out here, they have no principle, like, at all. But it's for you to define these things. It's for you to pay attention and read between the lines. And I will always tell you guys, pay attention to when a man speaks to you, okay? Just be quiet and listen. Be quiet and listen, because they, most of the time, 99.9999% of the time, give themselves away. They give away their intentions towards you. And it's like a small aspect of a so-called sign that you're looking for. And it's right in front of your face. It's right in front of your face, sis. Listen, if anybody knows what it feels like to be betrayed, it's me. And I don't do these videos to sell you guys some professional way of telling you how to heal or act like I know it all. No, I come from a place of, I'm going through the same things. We going through it together. You are not alone. And I completely understand. And if nobody's going to allow you to have a voice, let me be that voice for you. I have no problem doing it, because a lot of us women, we feel ashamed of our past because we can't forgive ourselves for allowing these men to bring nothing but turmoil and disgrace and embarrassment upon us. So we keep it in and we hide it and we just hold our head high because that's the only thing we know how to do, but it won't make it go away. We have a voice and we should use it. That's the only way that change can come. Society has taught us to be quiet and just keep it going because it's more of an authority thing. Like, how dare you women go against a man, you know? It's kind of like that. But no, we're tired of the cheating. We're tired of the pretenders. We're tired of our time being wasted. We're tired of getting hurt. We're tired of being taken for granted. We are tired. Okay? And I have no problem. I'm more than glad to be the voice for all of us, including myself, because I have been there. And sis, I just want to tell y'all like this, okay? Every heartbreak and painful betrayal that you have ever experienced, it happened for your own good. And I don't say that in a harsh way. Just hear me out. If those things didn't happen to you, you wouldn't be the woman that you are today. And it may have been one of the worst times of your life, okay? And it was probably all completely bad at the time. But look at where you are now compared to back then when you were going through it. Isn't it 10 times better from back then? Or hasn't your life evolved in a manner where it seemed like your worst became your best? It's all about time tells all. Time defines all things, and we heal with time, we grow with time, we change with time, we adapt with time, okay? So we know what we're working with now. These men are scandalous, girl. And we done been through some things where we could say to ourselves, like, all right, you want to play me? I got you. You know, just like that. So if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like this man is telling you all the right and nice things that you want to hear, but there's no action behind it, girl, he is pretending. He is pretending. And let me tell you something. You define your worth. Nobody else defines your worth but you. Okay? So We all want something real. We all want that type of relationship that when everything else fails us in life, we could go home to that and know that it's real. It's not going nowhere. It's solid. It's something that we could hold on to for dear life. That's all we want and look for, right? And you deserve that. You deserve that. So don't allow nobody to paint a picture of, yeah, I'm gonna give you all that. I'm gonna step up to the plate. I'm gonna make you my wife. I'm gonna cherish you. I'm gonna give you everything you want and need. And then when it's all said and done, it's just talk. Don't let nobody pretend to love you, girl. Because at the end of the day, whatever they claim that they're doing, and it's taking them so long to do, you could do bad all by yourself. If you want to get technical, you can do bad all by yourself, sis. You can slack on yourself if that's the case. You don't need help. You don't need help. You don't need nobody portraying nothing to you that don't exist, because you could do it on your own. You could sit in your house and come up with some dreams that don't exist. You could tell yourself like, yeah, I'm married, when you know really you not. Okay, you could do it on your own. Like, you don't need no man to make you feel like you losing your mind and you're not worth it and you're incapable of achieving happiness with someone. No, he could go with all of that. Okay, he could go with all of that. And at the end of the day, it takes trial and error for us to get better, especially in relationships. It takes trial and error, and that's the only way it's gonna get better. So don't you ever feel stupid or ashamed for letting someone waste your time because you wanted to believe in them. You wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. You wanted to be with them. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And no, it doesn't make you insecure. It doesn't make you any less than. It's just you feel less than because you're tired of the lies. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of wondering if you even matter to this person. And that could do something to you. It definitely can do something to you. Mentally, spiritually, physically, girl. Because when your hair start falling out and you can't eat and sleep, it's a whole different ball game, right? Right, sis? We've all been there. But I say all of this to you guys to say this. If you have a spouse that is pretending to care for you, pretending to gonna plan a future with you, pretending to make you feel loved, and you still feel empty, you still feel, listen, there's nothing like being in a relationship and still feeling alone. Right, girl? That is the absolute worst. When you know you have somebody and you still feel alone, that's like drinking poison on your own, girl. Don't do it, and don't stay in that situation. So if you feel in your mind and heart and everything else that this dude is pretending to love you, girl, pack your stuff, okay? Do what you gotta do and say no more. Absolutely no more. Because when it's all said and done, who could love you like you could love you? Okay? Nobody. Nobody. So, thank you for watching. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys go and check out my ebook on Amazon and Kindle. If you're a Kindle member, it's free. It's called A Walk from Violence. And remember, violence is not always physical. Violence can be any harm to a female, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And my ebook is just to help you understand that you deserve healthy, toxic free relationships and friendships. You need to be able to identify who is toxic around you and figure out if you could walk away from it or how to walk away from it, because at the end of the day, it's not only affecting you, it's affecting your friends and your close loved ones. Okay, and it's not worth it, sis. So if you want to figure out how to walk from violence, go get my ebook on Amazon and Kindle. Girl, thank you guys for your support. I love you guys. Peace.